Parts Unknown, Murder in the Square City, brought to you by Calgon. Thank you, Calgon.
I couldn't believe it. Jake and I were speeding in the Macho Mobile to the King's Court strip club on Memphis Avenue, yeah. Jerry the King Lawler, the owner of the club, had been murdered, the third in 1 week. His chest had apparently been caved in. What do you make of it, Jake?
Shit, I don't know, man. Ain't no end to people that wouldn't want to kill Lawler. Remember all them guys that took dumps in his crown?
Jake was right. There were a lot of people who hated the king. He was known to grease the palms of every mover and shaker in town. He was no stranger to the mayor or even Ted DiBiase's crime ring, yeah. Hulkster and I knew he was getting his own piece of the action, but we could never pin anything on him. Oh, no, we couldn't. We caught up with Hogan at the scene of the crime, and he filled us in on what was going on,
Brother, this is getting out of control. One of the girls found him in his office this morning. He'd been put through his desk and his sternum was all smashed in. I don't know what did it, brother, but it had to be something big.
Have you heard anything back from Taker yet on this, Hulkster?
Not yet, Mach. Expect some results any time now, dude.
Were there any witnesses? Figure someone might have seen something,
Well, brother, that's the thing.
Meanwhile, inside the offices of the mayor, Vince McMahon reacts to his interview with Mean Gene Okerlund with the calm dignity that we've all been accustomed to.
Goddamn, pal. Every time I grant that Mean Gene Okerlund a goddamn interview, he tries to pull the same crap.
Sir, you don't need to worry about Gene Okerlund. Andre and I can back him off if you want.
Oh, that's just what I goddamn need. I'm in the middle of a goddamn re-election campaign, and one of my aides suggests going after the top fucking journalists in parts unknown? Damn it! What the hell do I pay you two for?
I have ideas for city boss. You give people health care, you make me chief, I'll get killer.
Don't you goddamn start again!
He has a point, boss.
Fire a police chief in the middle of a goddamn election year? Are you goddamn stupid? I made Hogan into a goddamn hero in this town, and he's never fucking failed. This is not a discussion.
You abandoned Bruno. He was a good chief too.
I'm not paying you to think for yourself there, pal.
I'm just trying to help us.
That's what you call goddamn help? Get out of my fucking sight, all of you, and get back to the Hart dungeon and continue to persuade Bret to get the hell out of parts unknown. This is my town, goddamn it.
You're too hard on Bret, boss.
Go, damn it!
Meanwhile, at the Hart Dungeon, the stage is being set for a special performance by the greatest intercontinental champion of all time.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Honky, we got business to attend to. Microphones, stands, cables, the business drums. Let's get it set up, baby. Jesus, Jimmy. Won't you can that megaphone? It's giving me a fucking headache. Sorry, baby. Just trying to get everything situated. Come on, baby. Don't drop that goddamn amp.
Hey there, Bret. How's old Vince McMahon treating you?
Meh. Trying to muscle us out. I won't let him move me off, though, or he's gonna see that Canadian temper. He's a 4 out of 10 when it comes to being tough.
Hey, that Vince McMahon's an asshole. Say, Bret, I got a question for you. You think it's safe to perform here with all these fucking murders?
It don't scare me. I'm sure you'll be doing fine here, Honky. Are you doing the usual set?
Yeah, I guess so. I'd like to get away from that bullshit, though. But the Marks and Parts Unknown love all the Elvis tunes, and even though I was born on a pool table in Memphis, Tennessee, I hated Elvis. I like the Beatles and the Stones.
Yeah, but that's what you're good at, baby. And that's why I come to see you, Honky baby.
Well, I guess I better go get ready to entertain these fucking Marks.
Jake and I headed with Hogan down to visit the Undertaker in the medical examiner's office. That place makes me freak out, yeah! The Undertaker and Paul Bearer are two of the creepiest fucking guys in parts unknown, but they still know more about dead bodies than the rest of us combined, dig it?
Shit, man, this place is freezing. I can't believe I let my fucking jack back up in the car. Hey, Savage, I'm beginning to think these killings are related, cause something doesn't fucking add up, man.
Whatever it is, Jake, maybe we'll get some insight here,
Okay, cool it, brothers. He's ready for us to head back now.
The Undertaker stood off to the far side of the room. He was still working on Jerry the King Lawler's body, so he spoke to Paul Bearer first.
Brother Bearer, what new info have you got for us? We could really use a lead on this dude.
Oh, well, it's very exciting. My Undertaker has found that all of our victims have in fact been killed by finishing moves. But not just any finishing moves. Oh, no.
What do you mean, brother?
All the finishing moves have pointed not to the way of the suspect, but the next victim. Oh, yes.
Shit, man, really? So what the fuck killed Lawler?
Oh, my Undertaker will explain.
Coco Beware was killed by the Sleeper. Brutus Beefcake was killed by a pile driver. Jerry Lawler was killed by, I'm not sure yet, but whatever it was, crushed his sternum.
The fuck, man, that could be anything from off this fucking top rope, man. Or I guess the bookcase in King's office or some shit.
I don't think so, Snake Man. If you recall, I used a top rope finisher, the flying elbow drop, yeah. I don't think even that could have caused a crushed sternum, Wait a minute, freak out, I'm thinking I know who could be the next victim, yeah.
Holy shit, brother! Just tell me!
The one and only Yokozuna. We better get to his sushi place and quick, dig it! Jake and I got on our way to Yoko's restaurant, Hogan decided that it would be better to also check out all the other big guys like Earthquake and Typhoon. I get it, but I still can't stand the arrogance of it. He's so sure that I'm the one making the wrong move and that Yokozuna would not be in danger. After all, who would want to mess with someone that big,
Hey, what are you thinking, Savage?
I'm thinking that Hulkster is still the same as when we were partners, Jake. He don't listen, no he don't.
Randy, it seems to me the problem for you is that he could be fucking right.
You're gonna side with him, Jake?
Shit, man, you've always been so goddamn paranoid. I thought we were in this fucking thing together. Shit, man, we're losing friends left and right, and you're still worried about all that petty stuff.
It's not just petty stuff. Hogan took Elizabeth from me. You wanna call that petty stuff? You wanna go right now?
The fuck, Savage? Liz left because you were jealous and possessive. She wouldn't live her own goddamn life. For guys as quick as you are, I'm goddamn surprised you ain't fucking seen it yet.
It was right then that I realized that maybe Jake was right. Maybe I was overreacting, Maybe I had driven Elizabeth into the arms of Hulk Hogan. I thought I was the cream of the crop. But maybe I wasn't thinking too clearly, yeah. Jake, you're right. I think I've been acting the heel for way too long now.
Hey, man, ain't no skin off my dick. You see my shrooms anywhere?
I told you 20 minutes ago I left them back at the office. Oh, the police hanging around, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Hopefully Yoko ain't been killed. Shit, man, you know he owes me $8.
Hey, Brad, baby. You worry about them killing? You think they're gonna get you, baby?
Not really, Dusty. Vince had an axe to grind with me for a while now, and if he and his goons can't do it, I don't think anyone's going to have the balls to do it. Take a look at the warrior there. He's not too worried.
The power of the warrior, Bret. I know it protects me from the negative spirits. I will load the spaceship with the rocket fuel and we will all blast off to safety.
What you talking about, warrior? Ain't nobody gonna stand you.
Don't underestimate the power of the warrior. I know who's been killing us. I can see it from the gods above. They have given me all the answers.
Yeah, well, if you know all the answers, maybe you could tell Hogan about it.
Speaking of that, baby, I want to ask you about coming in and working for old Ted Turner of the election campaign, if you will.
Hey, man.
Oh, great. Not you two again.
Hey, you clear out. You go, Bret.
Come on, Andre. You know I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, the anthem back up now, Pumpkinhead.
Hey, brother, what the hell's going on here?
Hogan, this isn't a concern for you. Mayoral business, you go.
Come on, Hulk. Think of your career. The mayor would have looked too kindly on your interference.
No way, brother. You want to bust up this law-abiding bar, you're going to have to go through the largest arms in the world to do it, Jack.
You always kiss your arms. You make me laugh, Hogan. You're nothing but a small bug for me to crush.
Come on, Andre. Let's go see Mayor McMahon.
I'll be back for you, Hogan.
Anytime you want a shot, take it.
Thanks for getting them to leave, Hulkster. Any news on the murders?
Not yet, brother. I was interviewing Earthquake and Typhoon down at the pier. Both of them checked out clean, so we're back at square one.
Hulk Hogan! I see the spaceship! I see it flying through the stars above! It tells me the news! The next victim is coming! The next victim is coming! Alright, Jake, we're here. Let's go talk to Yoko and see what he knows,
Quiet, Savage. You hear that?
Ooh, yeah, Jake. I think we better get back into that kitchen.
Something over by that fucking freezer, man.
I see it, Jake. Better approach it careful, like. Son of a bitch, look at this, Jake! It's Yoko! He's fucking dead, yes he is!
Head hanging on there like a slinky, kneecaps all blown to shit. We better let Hawk know what we found.
I don't like that the killer is always one step ahead of me, Jake. I should have known better than to even think of Yoko as a suspect. Too big and unathletic to have pulled off a pile driver.
Think that means there's more than one killer? Like a gang or some shit?
None of the gangs in Parts Unknown have this sort of sense of humor, I think we're dealing with one very, very clever killer, Snake Man. Either way, I guess we better go tell Hulkster.
Guess I'm not getting my fucking $8 back.
Jesus Christ, Jake.
Ladies and gentlemen of Parts Unknown, Mean Gene Okerlund here. We bring you this news update to let you know that we have had another murder in Parts Unknown. Well-known and respected restaurateur Yokozuna was found today in the freezer of his very restaurant. Thus far, we have been unable to reach either Chief of Police Hulk Hogan or Mayor Vince McMahon for comments regarding this tragedy. The mood of this town is clear. There must be resolution to this madness. The good people of this community are frightened and are asking who will be next.
Hopefully it's you, you son of a bitch!
Hey, boss. We got bad news.
God damn it!